about to be 34, and I have about to be 34, and I have no family because my dad had 2 kids by the time he was 27.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you know what the problem is though? It's definitely not me. I think it's everybody else.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know. Running against... As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position. Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody. Retweet. I'll put it out there. Retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for the retweet. That was an opinion of somebody.
My opinion is never too late. Little double deck. So that's the story.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
You know, the truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was.
Mr. Sam, if I could just get the sentence out. We can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote. Mr. Sam, if I could just get the sentence out. Mr. Sam, you can, Mr. Sam, if I could just get this, we can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce. I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Bottom line, the American dream, the great American dream versus being a socialist hellhole.
Get your words straight, Jack. Get your words straight, Jack. Get your words straight, Jack. Get your words straight, Jack.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word. Class, don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe. Isn't it wonderful to allow protest?
And this is just the beginning of America First.
The reason the market is doing what it's doing is people are sitting at home getting the checks from the government, okay? And this fair share is a bullshit concept. It's just a way of attacking wealthy people, and, you know, I think it's inappropriate. We all got to work together and pull together.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt.
I gotta go. Let me respond. There's a lot to respond to here. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number one. Number two, I mean what I say when I say it. I mean. But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Oh yeah, you're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
And by the way, I don't think that's some grand conspiracy. I think this is sort of what power is. I mean this at a sort of high level.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
And he's like this, and we will, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Dumb people, liberal people.
Hello, users, and welcome to another motherfucker episode of Above It All. So yeah, that's that. That's my introductory experience. It is currently 10:07. Is there a way to pronounce time without saying O? Because you know it's not an O, it's a 0. Do people say 10:07? Is that a thing? Has anyone ever in the history of people ever said that 10:07? I'm not sure. But it's 10:07. And AM, of course. And we are here at Above It All Industries. I've got 3 shirts on because it's fucking cold. As you can tell, I'm repping Astro Man right now. There you go. What's poppin', y'all? Let me scroll up and then scroll down. Hello, Mike Silver. Hello, Home. AMC, Thousandaire. Not a Thousandaire anymore, huh? Jeffrey. Hello, Addie had me like. You gotta get to school. Not daycare, of course. Hello, Icy Roserade. Hello, Joe Chen. Hello, Unknown Stoyle. Hello, Hook. Hello, Vergus. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, Leah. Hello, Isidro. Bodan in the house. Zero Pain Elemental. Billiard Dilliard. Guinea the Dragon, welcome, welcome. Yodeler, I love to yodel. I often yodel, no less. Hello, Jeffrey, the other one. What's up? CJ O'Toneil, welcome, welcome. Fun Police, emphasis on lice. Hello, Jen. Did I miss anyone? JL, welcome. Mike Harold, welcome, welcome. Conjure Corpse, welcome. Chad Bandicoot in the his and then also ours. AMC negative 4,000 error. There you go. Got to keep the 1,000 somehow. But anyway, here we are, getting our checks from the government, in the government no less, whatever that means. Hello, Kaludia. They say pronounce it Kalidia. They say pronounce it chlamydia. A real beautiful username. So my dog is, yeah, this dog breathes like a fucking dog. Look at that dog. You see that dog? I noticed that when I'm editing clips that y'all can just hear Max the dog just breathing. And personally, I think that's fine. I don't think there's that much of an issue with that. But it's pretty funny. So I got the heater on, so we got some other background noise. Hello, Jason. So we're gonna have a good time here. But real quick, I would like to play a message from our sponsors.
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
That's for you, Jeffrey. All right, give Max a big pet. All right. There you go. My God. Anyway, so again, Above It All is a 2-hour show at this current point in human history. We are a 2-hour show. And, so yeah, we're going to be here for a while. Tim Kaine is the former vice presidential candidate to Hillary Clinton in 2016. It was Clinton Kaine, baby. Love it. Hello, Hook, $5, hype, and then the hippo is like this. That's like a Trump dance. That's the hippo. Anyone? No? All right. Hello, Bob. Welcome to the program. So I noticed that there is actually a bacteria colony in my microphone. As an update from a couple weeks ago, I noticed that there's bacteria growing in my microphone. And no good. No good. Hello, Incognito. He's also former governor of Virginia. He's also current senator from Virginia. But that clip in particular was them boosting the Clinton Kaine ticket. So I can't believe they tried to make Tim Kaine seem cool. I can't believe Tim Kaine even exists. I'm going to be honest. Buy the spray. I'll buy some spray. Don't worry about it. Hello, Matthew. All right. So yeah, how's everyone doing? We're on day 4, I think, of no coffee. What day is it? Is it Wednesday or is it? It's motherfucking Wednesday. We're on day 4, everybody. No coffee. Someone get that SpongeBob meme with Mr. Krabs. I'm waiting for it. Mr. Krabs going day 3, day 15, and then that's me. We're on day 4, no coffee. Feeling good. Getting my checks in the government. And it's all good. So, how do I clean a mic from bacteria? I don't know. I'm not going to bother. If Hillary had been smart and picked Bernie, she would have won. Abso-fucking-lutely. But is it better? Think about the calculus. Bernie as vice president or Trump as president? Which one is actually better for the country in the eyes of Hillary Clinton? What do I use to microphone for? Do you stir your food with it or just shove it up your ... question mark? Yes. Hello, Jalal. Melbourne, Australia, 2:11 a.m. Thursday. Hi from the future. Hello. I switched to decaf years ago. No coffee is also unhealthy. For those of you wondering, I'm taking a week off of coffee, at the very least. I'm also probably taking a week off of marijuana. Probably longer than that, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to take a couple weeks off of marijuana. But coffee, I just decided to skip a couple days. You gotta stop reading my comments, okay? Just DM'd the Mr. Krabs meme to you. Oh, I know the Mr. Krabs meme. Oh, I know. I'm very well aware. Very well aware. Give it up for day 23.
Day 15! Give it up for day 15!
Oh my God. I love that episode. Oh, a week off, a week off? Yes. The answer is yes. She likes to talk to the microphone with hands. And other body parts. I just smoked some fine hash last night. No coffee isn't unhealthy. Well, I mean, coffee is a relatively healthy product. So, I mean, it's not like it hurts you really too much. No, she wouldn't. Sanders had a lot of untenable ideas that sounded good to a mass swath of young voters, and he would have never delivered on. Whoa! Incognito. Whoa! What on earth, buddy? A lot of untenable ideas. Oh, my man. Okay, buddy. All right. Hello, Miko. Hello, Bob Carmody. Wake and bake friends. No baking for me. I do not like baking. If you're going to bake something, chances are you're going to put sugar into it. You don't need to do that. Oh, I'm going to bake some cookies. You don't need those fucking cookies. I'm going to bake some brownies for the... You don't need to bake some... I'm going to bake a cake. You don't need to bake a cake. Just ignore that shit. Oh, I'm gonna bake a fucking whatever. Shut the fuck up. You don't need it. Anyway, let's go into the news. Let's start this show off with a little bit of comic relief. Let's start this with a little bit of comic relief, okay? So there are comics that exist. I myself am not one of them. But there are comics that exist on the planet, and and they exist. And so, with that being said, here's Mike Lindell on Newsmax, and I have yet to watch the full clip. I watched just enough to know it's good enough for the show, and I was like, all right, let's watch it for the first time live on the motherfucking stream. So let's see. This guy was on Newsmax. What could possibly go wrong?
So what happened? What happened with your Twitter account and the company page?
Well, first mine was taken down because we have all the election fraud with these Dominion machines. We have 100% proof. And then when they 100%. Took it down about 3 weeks ago, and then I put it back up. My personal, it was a
Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. You're talking about machines that we at Newsmax have not been able to verify.
So I just want to keep in mind, everyone, Newsmax got a cease and desist. So I want you to understand, Newsmax got a cease and desist over this shit with a pending or like threatening of a pending lawsuit against them, right? So having Mike Lindell on there, and then Mike Lindell's like, Dominion. The Dominion machines. That's why they got rid of me. The Dominion. So this is going to get really good. Just watch.
100% proof. And then when they took it down about 3 weeks ago, and then I put it back up. My personal, it was a
Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. You're talking about machines that we at Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those kinds of allegations. 100%. We just want to let people know that there's nothing substantive that we've seen. And let me read you something there. While there were some clear evidence of some cases of vote fraud and election irregularities, the election results in every state were certified, and Newsmax accepts the results as legal and final. The courts have also supported that view. So we wanted to talk to you about canceling culture, if you will. We don't want to relitigate the allegations that you're making, Mike, because we understand where you are. So let me ask you this. Do you think that this should be temporary? Because it appears to be permanent. Could you make an argument that it is temporary?
What?
Could you make an argument that this could be a temporary banning rather than permanent?
No, I want it to be a permanent because you know what? They did this because I'm revealing all the evidence on Friday of all the election fraud with these machines. So I'm sorry if you think it's not
Mike,
real.
Can I ask our producers, can we get out of here, please? I don't want to have to keep going over this.
Actually,
we Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those allegations that you're...
Mike, hold on a second. Everybody hold on a second. Mike, hold on 1 second. Let's talk a little bit about just what is happening overall in terms of censorship.
Cancel out my company and myself in this country. It's cancel culture. They're
Instant replay.
Going over this.
Actually,
we Newsmax have not been able to verify any of those allegations that you're...
Mike, hold on a second. Everybody hold on a second. Mike, hold on 1 second. Let's talk a little bit about just what is happening overall.
Can we talk? I love how you can see the light here and look at how bad of a backdrop this is. Like, can we talk? Like, they're supposed to, do the thing where it's like, what is that? Is that like a watermark on the backdrop? What is that? American agenda? I don't know what that is, but Jesus.
In terms of censorship
cancel out my company and myself in this country. It's cancel culture. They're
And so that's Mike Lindell going on Newsmax, and well, to be honest, they're not sending their best. So, Jesus fucking Lord have mercy on my goddamn motherfucking shit fucking soul. That was hilarious. And again, in the words of our former president,
only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
My God. What a fucking freak show. I love this shit, man. I'm glad that Republicans are squirming because it's really fun material to watch. This is just extremely incredible stuff. My God. Woo! There's a difference between cancel culture and a legitimate libel suit. I mean, no. I'm canceled. My culture got canceled. Your company got stifled because you endorsed lies that led to a riot at the Capitol. Shut your mouth, guy. Yeah, basically. Arab doctors, roughly 100 years ago, classed sugar as a poison. Agreed. Sugar is a poison. If you eat sugar, then you're doing it wrong. Reminder, 88% of Americans have a form of metabolic syndrome which leads to insulin resistance and is one of the core reasons why we have so many pre-diabetics and diabetics in this country. So reminder, 88, not 8, not 18, not like, you know, fucking like 28, 88% of Americans. So, how many viewers do I have? Let's do the calculation. So 68 viewers in my stream. Let's find out how many of y'all statistically are metabolically healthy. Now we all know that the answer is 0 in this fucking chat room. We all know that I'm the only healthy metabolism in this fucking place. But let's look. Let's look. All right, so we had 60. Let's just round up to 69 because, you know, that makes me feel good. So chances are only 8 people in this chat room are metabolically healthy out of a total of 69. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Y'all are going to die if you don't get ahead of your diet. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Believe me. I'm not American. Well, good for you, buddy. I ate cheesecake earlier because I'm an addict. Oh, no. Now, if you want a good way to get off of sugar, I recommend some of these babies. Booyah. Quest bars, baby. Let's get them. So if you like sugar, if you like sweets, this is a good way to wean yourself off. I'm just saying. They're also pretty good if you don't feel like cooking. Just saying. I put butter on my Pop-Tarts this morning. You did not. You did not. You did not put butter on your Pop-Tarts. There is no way. You did not put butter on your fucking Pop-Tarts. No. No, you didn't do that. No.
So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
There's no way. There's no way. I can't. Fuck. I'm I can't. Oh, God. Fucking butter on my Pops. That's just so funny. What kind of pizza did you eat, Bodan? Pizza, I just want to say, pizza's not necessarily a bad thing. Especially if you make it yourself. One of the things I'm going to learn how to do is make my own pizza. That's one of my 2021 goals, is I want to learn how to make my own pizza. And, you know, that way, if I want pizza, I don't have to go and buy one from, like, shit fuckos. So, I'm going to learn how to make my own pizza, and I'll keep y'all posted. Maybe I'll do some cooking with the bitch episodes. Once my kitchen is fully, like, you know, good to go. Right now, my kitchen is like 80% good to go for some more cooking with the bitch. But really, one of the problems is it's fucking cold. Like, you might not know this, right? It's fucking cold, right? So, and I don't have heat in my house because I'm a poor person, right? So being in the kitchen and recording a video for like 30 minutes, fuck that shit. I'd rather eat a Quest bar right now because it is fucking cold. So,
And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television.
Fuck. Hello, Scuttlebutt, formerly known as Antifa, judging by the profile picture. I thought I lived with family. I do live with family. We are all poor. We all do not have heat. I have like a space heater in my room. That's the background noise. But outside, we don't have heat in the kitchen, you know? Like, why would we? Of all the times you'd wish you'd taken that flaming sword swallowing class to warm your insides. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Did Trump incite an erection for you? Many times Trump has incited an erection for me. Why not just bake something, then heat? What? I could just put my, never mind. Hello, Sam. Hello, Jira. Did I miss anyone? Mick Shears. Hello, hello. Get the pitchfork, space, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Hello. I think everyone. Hello, K-pop girl. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. All right. Okay, so again, we got some more shit that I'm going to unpack here. Hello, Unknown Stoyle. I think I already said that, so I'm retracting that. Fuck you, Unknown Stoyle. So again, reminder, this is a 2-hour show now. Like, we're already, like, about, 20 minutes into a 2-hour show. Who was the guy that said erection instead of election? That was, or he meant to say insurrection. But that was Chuck Schumer, Senate Majority Leader for the Democrats. I take a piece of sliced bread, throw some ketchup on, I can't even read the rest of that. I'm sorry, I won't. If anyone wants to help me learn how to make pizza, by myself, I would love to. That's a 2021 project. Because, speaking of these Quest bars, right? Quest also has a pizza that you can buy, and they're pretty fucking good. But they're expensive, so I would love to learn how to make that kind of shit by myself, so I'm just throwing that out there. I have a strong hate for ketchup. Ketchup is tomatoes, which are like the best food on earth. Born and raised in New Jersey, everybody. Love me some tomatoes. But then, instead of like going like, arf, and you get all that natural, beautiful taste and flavor, you just fucking sprinkle fructose in it. Fuck ketchup. Fuck ketchup. If you want to have tomato sauce, fine. But if you put sugar in your tomato sauce, you're a bitch motherfucker, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Frankly, I'm sick of that shit. Satire parody, not actionable. The Pop-Tart thing doesn't bode well for my reputation, but I do make my own whole wheat pizza crust and sauce as well. I'll send you some tips. All right, Beth. We'll see if you can bring it back after that undeniable failure. Crust, add sauce, spread cheese and toppings, bake, keep tabs to make sure it doesn't burn, cut, serve, there you go. I won't cut that shit. Sorry? We're making a calzone up in here, motherfucker. Cutting? No. Raw tomatoes are the devil incarnate? I mean, if you've got a low IQ, maybe. In the words of our former president, of course. Like, if you don't like tomatoes.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only the real
best. They're not sending their best. Whom is Cal? Are you talking about Cal Cunningham, former Senate candidate in North Carolina who lost because he's garbage? Sugar helps yeast, but you can leave it out. I've made bread many times without sugar. Yeah, fuck sugar. If you're planning on eating the bread, like, in the next, 2 days, you don't need sugar. Then replace cut with fold. I'm going to fold you in a second here. My coffee withdrawal was like a needle in my eye socket orbital bone. I was drinking, like, at least 500, maybe 600 milligrams of caffeine every single day for the last couple of weeks. So that's why I wanted to quit cold turkey on the caffeine. On the coffee, at least. I'm going to be honest, there's this new Mountain Dew flavor. There's a 0-calorie version of this, like, watermelon flavored I had one. I'm sorry. I'm allowed? It was 0 calorie, I know. Aspartame, I get it, I know. But outside of that, I haven't had any caffeine. And that was but whatever. Hey, whatever. It was only, 50 milligrams of caffeine? Right? So it's, alright, whatever. That's way down from 500, right? I'm just saying, I saw it in the store. I'm just saying. I was like, that's what I was saying. Sugar is worse than aspartame, I agree. All right. Well, okay. So you know Politico articles, right? These motherfuckers are long as hell for no reason. But Politico articles are long, and I don't want to read them all, but this one was interesting, and I want to read a little bit of it. So here's an article from Politico. House Democrats move to yoke GOP to QAnon. Yoke. Interesting word. They can do QAnon or they can do college-educated voters. They cannot do both. Now, I just want to say, they should have been tying the Republican Party to right-wing conspiracy theories since at the very least, 2015. At the very least. Now, this whole thing about they can do QAnon or college, that's dumb. That's dumb. Right? Like, I don't like that. But tying QAnon to the GOP is a great political strategy, especially when you've got people like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, which, by the way, I think are both college graduates. I'm not sure. I know Marjorie Taylor Greene is, but I haven't verified Lauren Boebert's college credentials, if someone could verify that for me. So they're both college educated. And that's another thing that liberals love to fetishize is, the almighty college education. Let's be honest here. I am smarter than almost every single liberal on planet Earth. Like, let's be honest. I dropped out of high school, motherfucker, and I'm smarter than every single liberal who's ever been born. Okay, so I just want that to be understood. So let's read into this. House Democrats are preparing to center their strategy for the far-off midterm elections on a simple, aggressive message. Republicans are the party of QAnon. They should have been doing that for the last fucking 5 fucking motherfucking shit fucking ass fucking years. But hey, I digress. Making an unusually early move to protect their narrow majority, House Democrats' campaign arm on Tuesday launched its first TV campaign ad spotlighting supporters of the fringe conspiracy theory, including those who stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. It is the first step in a larger plan orchestrated by the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee's new chair, Sean Patrick Maloney of New York, to exploit the growing friction between Trump hardliners and establishment Republicans and the GOP base, which Maloney sees as a major weak point for the party. Bitch, motherfucker, I've been saying that for the last at least fucking year, right? And this is why the fucking Democrats lost a lot of House seats in the midterms, right? Because they're dumb. They're dumb motherfuckers. They were like, oh, Trump is a unique evil. Oh, the Republican Party used to be great. Back when George W. Bush was president or something. Wait, what? The Republican Party used to be great back when George H.W. Bush... what? The Republican Party was so wonderful back in the day with Ronald... Right, so it's like this whole thing, the Republican Party has been a scam for like at least at this point like 80 years. Like the Republican Party is a hardcore motherfucking scam, okay? Right? And the idea that they're just now realizing that is, I'm, again, dropped out of high school, I'm smarter than all these people, so I'm just throwing that out there. If Kevin McCarthy wants to take his party to crazy town and follow these dangerous ideas, he shouldn't expect to do well in the next election, Maloney told Politico in an interview previewing the party's strategy. Referring to the House Minority Leader and it's important to the country that the Democratic Party continues to be the responsible adult. Now, again, I hate that kind of terminology. Like, it's a good strategy, but they're fucking it up already. Like, they're fucking it up already. Because guess what? Most poor people don't go to college. Most poor people vote for Democrats. This is a dumb motherfucking way to go. You can say, yes, QAnon, crazy people, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Capitol insurrectionists. Yes, 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 all the way, yes. But then when you start saying, oh, Democrats are the party of a college I'm sorry. Maloney said the campaign message crystallized after the pro-Trump siege on January 6th. Again, this motherfucker is a member of Congress and just, hey, I didn't know that these people were planning to attack the Capitol. Just no idea. I just had no idea that Donald Trump was spinning conspiracy theories, even though he's been doing that for the last 3 months. I just had no idea. Whoops. Just somehow slipped over my head. here I was thinking that the Republicans were responsible, and then all of a sudden they storm the Capitol and try to kill their own vice president. Whoops. Just had no idea. My God, these people are dumb as shit. It was at the heart of the violent attack on the Capitol, but it had its roots going back years. Thank you very much. The new chair has the unenviable, my lord, task of shielding a razor-thin Democratic majority during a redistricting cycle and a midterm election. When the president's party typically loses seats, when the president's party typically loses seats. I'm sorry, my dyslexia, I know, right? But he's betting Democrats can mount a successful offensive using the kind of culture war attacks the GOP ruthlessly deployed against Democrats last cycle, including the barrage of defund the police ads that forced moderates to run away from their party's far left. Bitch, motherfucker. I'm sorry, I'm mad now. Bitch, motherfucking shit for brains, motherfucker. Do you know what happened in Georgia? Joe Biden won Georgia. Georgia just elected two Democratic senators. Right? Why? Well, right after the defund the police movement started, there was an extremely high amount of voter registration drives to get people to vote for Democrats in the upcoming election. The only fucking reason why Democrats have any control or power in the Senate is because of defund the police. So these dumb fuck, motherfuck, loser, shit for brains morons, right? Again, the strategy of tying Republicans to QAnon, brilliant. But they're fucking it up with everything else. And, just say the Republican Party is the party of QAnon and shut your fucking mouth. Literally, it's that simple. Shut your fucking mouth. At that point. The GOP's waffling on QAnon has been on full display in recent days as party leaders struggle to contain the fallout from the extremist rhetoric of freshman Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. McCarthy has been largely silent as Democrats have moved to sanction her. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell... Can we... Hold up. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell... Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, however, took the highly unusual step of denouncing a House member, a move Democrats say underscores the GOP split. They can do QAnon or they can do college-educated voters. They cannot do both. Reminder that Republicans do well with college-educated white people. Reminder that Republicans do better with rich people. Reminder most rich people go to college. Reminder Republicans are the party of corporate gangsters. Reminder, the Democrats are the party of the poor. They're not the party of college-educated voters. What? Motherfucker? Democrats are the party of the poor people. The people that can't pay their fucking rent. The people that can barely afford food. That's the party of the Democrats. What is this bizarre... Oh, yes. Oh. The Democrats are the smart ones. No, you're not, dude. What the fuck? These people are dumb as hell. And you can read the rest of this if you want, but I think we get the gist. These people are dumb. And, yeah.
Dumb people, liberal people.
I really just can't stand them. Woo! Hatsa matza. Where's my money, Joe? Where's my fucking money? Downright agreed with abolish the Senate. Get rid of that fucking shit. Hello, Antifa Sophia. Hello, Guy Hosty Boai. Hello, Quibble. Hello, Jenna Nikes. Is that everyone? Did I miss anyone? Hello. Hello. Dems keep working very hard to lose. I mean, again, the strategy of tying it to QAnon, good. Everything else in that article, right? Like, it's just not good. I'm honestly disgusted by the hate AOC is getting right now. Who are you referring to, Sophia? Like, are you talking about, like, the Jimmy Dore, Michael Tracy, Glenn Greenwald people? Or just, like, the typical right wing? Where's Max? Max is right here. He's got his head on the pillow. Look at that cute dog. He's got his head on the pillow. Look at him. Look at him. He's like a person. He's got a... Oh... Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Can you see that dog? Is that dog visible? Are you seeing this right now? My apologies to the audio listeners. Pav, you're me and you're petting a dog? I know a lot of people wish they were me. Let's get that first person camera back here. All right. So that's what it's like being me. I just pet the dog. I'm so tired of arguing with Dora fans. These people are dumb as fuck. Nico even posted on Reddit that she's a sociopath. Jesus motherfucking Christ. God, again, these people are just ludicrous. They're ridiculous. They're fucking morons. And, should I, like, go back to mocking them a little bit more? Because I've been kind of, like, you know... I usually only hop on that shit when there's, like, video content. But, like, should I, like, make fun of their tweets and posts a little bit more? Like, what do y'all think? Here I am. This is, you know, I'm just being honest. Like, what do y'all want me to do? By the way, how do you like this, like, long sleeve, short sleeve thing? I got a huge hole in my shirt. I don't know why. It just appeared. But, you know, now it's even a bigger hole. This just appeared, but how do you feel about this? I'm wearing 3 shirts. It's fucking cold. He was friends with Mariella Franco when she was murdered, and Greenwald is downplaying the storming of the Capitol and threats to AOC. That's the thing, Jeffrey, that's so fucking bizarre, right? Is like Glenn Greenwald has seen fascism in the streets take place in real time. Yet, when it's, all of a sudden, when it's AOC, is like, well, she has no bruise on her. Like, again, it's the binary of either you get shot and killed, and then it's, oh no! Or someone tries to kill you but fails, and it's like, oh, well, you're fine. Bleh. Holes in the elbow are a fashion statement. Well, it's only one. Oh, wait whoa, what the fuck? There's another one! Holy shit, when did that get here? Holy fuck! I just took this out of the laundry. I didn't even know. I thought that there was only this one, and now there's a second one. What the hell? This shirt is donezo. I need more long-sleeved purple shirts. Fuck. Oh my god, breaking news, dude. I had no idea. This is what the other one started as. How is that happening? Wow. That's incredible. Interesting. Interesting. New hole discovered on cute streamer girl. That is, in fact, a new hole has been discovered. It's been uncovered. It was previously covered, and now it is no longer covered. That's the situation we're in. I really wish we could stop talking about Dora, but the prick never stops doing something that is harmful to the left. That's the thing. It's like Jimmy Dore at this point is like an accelerationist. And it's like at an exponential rate. You know what I mean? So it's like a year ago, Jimmy Dore was just like kind of a dumb fuck, but like, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I mean? And then like really, and I don't want to toot my own horn here, and I could be biased, of course, right? But it really was with Force the Vote that he started doing this like huge, grand, like he pretends he's like a prophet of God kind of bullshit. And then, of course, with the fucking Boogaloo Boys, and right, we can stop talking about Jimmy Dore once he's bullied into irrelevance. Exactly. Fuck that fucker. But I just want to say, I was on top of the Force the Vote thing. I knew what it was to begin with. There were other people who, frankly, to be honest, they didn't know. They just didn't know. And I knew. And as a result, I now have 85 viewers because of my extremely acknowledgeable intellect. As you can see, I'm very intellectual. I have books all over me. In fact, I've got a book right here. I just got this in the mail. I'm going to read this over the next couple of weeks. I got books all over the place. I've got, in fact, I'm so smart. I've got a blood pressure monitor. As you can see, I can monitor my blood pressure if I wanted to. That's how smart I am. I have dollar bills, literally dollar bills. This is how intelligent I am. I've got $2 bills, both of these. Actually, only one of them was signed by Stephen Mnuchin. That's excellent. And I've got some paper towels. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I've got some paper towels, as you can see. And, I've got the new Sarah Jaff book coming. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Hey, call me Liam. I'm sorry if I forgot to respond to your Discord messages, man. I've been so busy over the last 2 weeks, but I'm home now. As you can tell right now, I am home. So I am sorry, but we'll work it out. This is now a prop comic show. As you can see, I've got my pill container for my pills that I take. As you can see, there's pills in there. I gotta refill it after tonight, but that's my situation. I've got some nail clippers. We got some nail clippers, and fun fact: these nail clippers have. This is, do you ever think about like what the longest item in your entire lifespan is? I have had these nail clippers since I was a literal child. My mother purchased these nail clippers before I was born. That's how important these nail clippers are to me. And I clip my nails. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. Live on stream. Check it out. I clipped them like 2 days ago. But I'm going to find something. There's a little bit I can do a little touch up. These nail clippers are older than me. Had them my entire life. Anyway, have I ever cleaned them? Yeah, I clean them every once in a while. But it's mostly just like rust. Like, I know it's like I probably shouldn't, Are they Revlon? Yes. Yeah, this is mostly just like rust. I mean, these things are like fucking 30 years old. But yeah. Have I ever cleaned? That's really funny. Special report. Hell yes. All right. Wow. All right, let's get into this bullshit. Next. Hello, Max. Are you licking yourself? Are you licking yourself? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? All right. It's bouquet leftist. Hell yes. I love bouquets. Anyway, so there's some dumbass, motherfucking ass, son of a bitch and ass bullshit here. You ready for this? I used to work at a climbing gym, and there were communal nail clippers. I cleaned them, but the other hippies would forget. God bless. Can I cover the hearings going on? What hearings? Are there hearings? What? What's going on? C-SPAN Live. Where are the hearings? Who is hearing and what are they hearing? C-SPAN Live. I think the Senate's talking about COVID or something. What's going on? Scoop me. You gotta tell me this stuff. This is how I know. What is the Senate doing?
For Americans who have lost their jobs through no fault of their own, this rescue package will extend enhanced unemployment benefits.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to cover COVID relief. I know what I will cover, and that's the GameStop hearings. Honestly, just record C-SPAN 24/7. You never know when the next coup will be. I know, that's what I'm saying. Alright, well, speaking of GameStop hearings, I'll do this one instead, and I'll save the other one for afterward. Alright, so, this is interesting, right? I'm very interested in this. Janet Yellen to meet with regulators on GameStop, market volatility. So this is from the Wall Street Journal. You gotta get the Wall Street Journal in here, right? Like, this is their shit. They're crying. They're mad as motherfuck, right? And so this bitch, I really do not like her. I really, really do not like Janet Yellen. All right, Treasury Secretary Janet. Oh my God, look at Max. Oh, Max, you're upside down. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has called a meeting with top financial regulators to discuss recent volatility in financial markets related to GameStop Corp., a Treasury spokeswoman confirmed Tuesday night. Miss Yellen, who chairs a council of regulators that monitors financial stability risks, has asked for a meeting with office officials at the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Federal Reserve, the New York Fed, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Treasury spokeswoman Alexandra Lamana said, Secretary Yellen, motherfucker, I got paywalled, motherfucker. Secretary Yellen believes the integrity of markets is important and has asked for a discussion of recent volatility in financial markets and whether recent activities are consistent with investor protection and fair and efficient markets. First of all, fair markets? What? Like, what? I don't know, man. This is ridiculous. The meeting, which is expected to occur as early as Thursday, was previously reported by Reuters. So yeah, the rest of that's just kind of a history lesson. Remember, I think it was like a couple days ago, and I refuse to pay money for a Wall Street Journal paywall. Nope, sorry. It's a principle thing. Not gonna happen. But a couple days ago, a reporter asked the White House press secretary about Janet Yellen taking $800,000 in speaking fees from a lot of these, big, hedge fund management groups or whatever, organizations. I don't know what the word is. And then the press secretary was like, oh, she deserved that money. She's smart and special. First of all, I just want to say, nobody deserves $800,000 if not every other person on the planet deserves that money. There is nothing any human could do that would possibly ever make it okay for them to have $800,000 more than the next person, ever. So I'm just saying, maybe if she got paid $20 or something to go do a little bit of a speaking gig, okay, maybe $200 maximum. But $800,000, nope, I'm sorry, go fuck yourself. Right, so the Biden administration, we already know that the Biden administration is heavily involved in all these fucking big corporate fucking Wall Street, big pharma, the health insurance industry. The Biden administration will not be combative on most of this shit, right? And it really needs to be said that these people are slimy and they need to be watched. Another thing is, I think scheduled for in a week or two, there's going to be congressional hearings in the Finance Committee, I believe, on GameStop and why Robinhood decided to engage in illegal market manipulation. So that's going to be interesting. I will stream that. And again, I just want to let you know that the Treasury Secretary, not as bad as Steven Mnuchin, but not good, folks. Believe me, not good. And so that's really all I have to say on that fashion.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
And yeah. Why don't I do short foreign policy segments or world news like the military junta in Myanmar? I do not know that much about the situation. If you want to educate me or send me something to read, I would look into it and then maybe do a thing tomorrow. But my position on that kind of stuff is I would like to know more. I plan on doing a lot of reading into foreign policy and the history of the world outside of America. I've got a lot of books to read, but I just really am very uneducated on that subject, and I do not want to say something that is dumb based on my lack of education. I'm going to eat a little Quest bar because I'm kind of hungry. That's kind of my position. I know that there's something going on in Myanmar. I know that there was a military coup going on or something, right? But again, I don't know the history of Myanmar. I don't know who much are. I don't know what a valuable source of information is. I don't know who to trust when reading about Myanmar. So I mean, I would rather just not talk about it too much because I don't want to say something stupid, and I am not an expert on that subject. But if you want to send me something, I'll read it. Or if you have another video you'd like me to signal boost, I would do that, of someone who knows more about the subject. Hello, Mark. Hello, Riolan. I love food. Both TYT and MR did good basics of the situation in Myanmar. I'll take a look. Just finished a cookie dough quest bar. Hell yeah, Katie. You know what's up. Hell yeah. Military coup claiming election fraud in Myanmar. Yeah, I could look more into it. But yeah, I mean, Michael Brooks' show was really good on history of a lot of countries. I learned a lot about other countries, but again, I want to read more books. One of the things I do is, yes, do I like Michael Brooks' coverage of a lot of stuff? Absolutely. But I don't want to base all of my opinions on one source. So I'd rather like read books written by other people. I'd rather read articles written by other people just to get a broader understanding. And again, I don't want to say something stupid. I'm very self-conscious of saying something stupid. And so like if I don't know something, you know, if I don't know something, I don't want to like, you know, put my hat into the ring just for like clicks or whatever. So and like another thing is like, you also have to understand, I am a high school dropout. And so as a result, I do not have a lot of like information that maybe I otherwise would have on a lot of stuff. So that's like another thing. I learned basically everything all by myself. And obviously, you know, like as in like no teachers or whatever. So there's like a lot of very blind spots in my knowledge base. Jank did a good post game addressing the hiring of Dora, Tracy, and Ruben. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Please send that to me. That sounds really fun. I know it overlaps the title. It's like that on purpose. Yep, I saw this. This is, I did see this, yeah? This video here of this, woman exercising or dancing or whatever. But yeah, I would like to learn more about this stuff, but, you know. It's a process. Yeah, this is like, I saw this yesterday, and this was like fascinating to watch. I'm almost done here. Yeah, I should do a news channel. I mean, I bookmark stuff that y'all post in the Discord and send me on email and like Twitter and Discord and stuff like that. I bookmark some of it, but I guess I should make an actual dedicated channel. Hello, Todd. That's awesome. I'm almost 47, Latin male, and SAC. And I admire what you're doing so much. You're smart, and will only get smarter as you get older. Also, foster your emorions to grow your heart, and everyone's heart needs can grow. I agree. 90 MF and viewers watching you eat a Quest bar. In my defense, I'm almost done.
And he's like this, and we will, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television.
All right. Sorry for that. Sometimes I need food. And that's why I bought Quest bars, because it's like, if I'm ever hungry in the middle of my show, bada boom, baby. You just reach on over. Confirmed that Poland's anti-gay movement funded by American churches. That's not surprising. This is a eat before the show. I don't like eating before the show. I typically like skipping breakfast and eating after the show, but sometimes I can't. I don't like eating breakfast. One, because I have like a little bit of like a morning ritual thing that does not involve food. Make cooking and crafting videos tailored to grannies, but then drop in the anti-fascist rhetoric. Get to conservatives through the matriarchy. I do have my hit show, of course. My hit show. It is a hit show, Cooking with the Bitch. That will maybe be expanded in the future. Bacon is garbage, and if you eat it, you're garbage. Sorry, I know, I know, radical vegetarian, I know, right? God damn. Intermittent fasting? Yeah, kind of. It's not really intermittent fasting necessarily, it's just I don't really like doing breakfast in the morning. Andrea is just cute. That's correct. That is a factual statement that I can verify. All right. Let's get into. All right. Let's do this one. I won't feel bad for eating something that would eat me. Well, first of all, you should. Second of all, it's unhealthy for you. And that's the first and foremost reason why you shouldn't have meat, because it's unhealthy. I had grudge sex with a vegetarian once. She didn't seem to mind meat in her mouth then. Well, it really is all about the digestive process. Now, personally, if you're interested and this is like something that you would want to experiment with, I don't mind biting a little bit off and then seeing how I digest it. But typically that's not what happens in that scenario. So, speaking of people that bite off a little bit more than they can chew, here's Joe Manchin deciding to say some really bizarre stuff this morning about bipartisanship, whatever the fuck that means. Let's watch.
Would you support a budget resolution then that the Speaker Pelosi and Senator Schumer just jointly filed yesterday?
The resolution, I'm going to support this process moves forward. I will only support moving in a bipartisan way. That means an open process. I've been very clear about that. But it's urgent that basically that is the only way that we can get assured to get a COVID package. Let's say that we start debating. I understand the pitfalls of debating. Sometimes the last one went 9 months before we broke the logjam in December, if you recall. Okay? We don't want this to go, we can't afford. So we'll go down this and have things in place, but it's going to be a bipartisan input. That's what we're committed to.
Would you support a budget resolution?
So yeah, this is the problem with Joe Manchin. I mean, we all know that Joe Manchin's a fucking son of a bitch. And no offense to Joe Manchin's mother, I'm sure she was a brilliant woman, but my lord, right? Democrats control the Senate. I don't what? Bipartisan? By what? What does that mean? I really just don't understand why this guy is so dead set on giving things away to Republicans. It's bizarre. It's really fucking bizarre. And again, Republicans are the party of white supremacy. It's a cult. of religiosity linked to the idea that white, cis, heterosexual people are above all the greatest people in the world, right? That is the whole entire purpose of their party, and I think that they should be designated a terrorist organization for what they've done after and before in the events leading up to the January 6th terror attack, right? And so Joe Manchin is just like, we'll work with them. They're reasonable Republicans. Yeah, they're just so reasonable, right? Like, why didn't you just fight hard to nuke the filibuster? Right, because he's a fucking bitch. Why aren't you just fighting hard for reconciliation? Oh, right, because you're a fucking bitch. This guy's entire purpose is, I'm a Democrat, but Republicans too, man. Like, what? It's bizarre, and it's stupid. And I hate Joe Manchin, and I saw this earlier, and I just wanted to say, I hate Joe Manchin. So, fuck him. I went vegan for 3 weeks trying to get into my sister's BFF. Wasn't worth it in the end. Well, it actually was worth it in the end because I'm sure you had 3 weeks of your body not killing itself, so that's good. Reminder, meat causes cancer and heart disease. Reminder, vegetarians have 40% less likelihood of developing heart disease. Just saying. Just saying. Can I share large videos on Discord? Sure. Nuking the filibuster is short-sighted, especially given the Dems' propensity for losing. I disagree. And the reason I disagree is, one, the Senate is constitutionally a 51 vote, or like, you know, a majority vote body. The Constitution does not mention the filibuster. The filibuster is completely manufactured. And two, I think if Democrats were able to nuke the filibuster and actually get positive legislation going forward, like marijuana decriminalization or legalization, you know, like all that kind of stuff, more stimulus packages, I don't think that they would have a high propensity for losing at that point. So that's my thesis there. Reminder, you are a dumb fuck, just saying. Thank you, thank you. I'm behind in the chat, but I'm just saying I def have a healthy metabolism. You're not the only one. All right, Lilith. Okay, sure. Eat an edible and tell me how long it takes to kick in. That's how you test. If you want 0 PE, sure. I don't necessarily want to, like, you know, sit here and watch like 15 hours of Cenk Uygur, but if you can get me like some highlights, definitely. My girlfriend got me to stop eating meat and I am forever grateful. There you go. Hey Mila, by the way. I know about the horrors of eating meat. Well, some of them. Hell yeah. The only meat I eat are rich folks. I would eat human just for that purpose. Just a reminder that pigs are smarter than dogs. Just saying. Not sure the weed I took 2 years ago is kicked in yet. Oh my god. Stop it. I can't. In fact, you know what? I won't. The entire Continental Congress was either high or drunk. Washington had notes in his diary on separating the strains. Fucking high or drunk. High or drunk. Probably drunk. Let's be honest. Probably drunk. Any new fungus stories? Not yet. Hopefully, by the end of this week, I'll have some new stories, but not entirely sure if those are stream friendly. Edibles don't kick in until you start talking shit. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Yo, by the way, can we talk about this dog? Look at this dog. Look at this dog. Look at his tail. Look at that. Look at this. It's unbelievable. You have to redose an edible and then in 10 seconds it'll hit. There you go. Alright, let's move on. So, I want to talk about this. Alright, so a couple days ago I covered a story of police in Rochester, New York that decided to abuse, beat down, cover a 9-year-old with snow and then pepper spray her when she was already apprehended in a car. So you know, that's the situation. That's objective fact. There's no way you could ever possibly, in any capacity, come up with an alternative way to describe that and then still be considered a normal, productive member of society. But one of the chiefs of this police union is going to try to do just that. This is a union president, and he's going to, this is him talking about the Rochester police officer that decided to abuse, attack, potentially give an exposed frostbite to this young girl, apprehend her, throw her in the back of a cop car, and then pepper spray her because she just kept crying, and they got pissed off by that because they have got, I don't know, like a low tolerance for anything whatsoever. So let's watch.
I can't tell you anything about him. He came to the scene shortly thereafter. They were trying to get her into the car and made a decision. He made a decision there that he thought was the best action to take.
So notice how this guy says they first. Reminder, in the video, there's video evidence of this. This guy is lying to you when there's video evidence. Like, you can just go watch the video. Right? So there's video evidence of this shit. And this guy is like, of them saying, just spray her. And then the other guy's like, all right. And so it's not a they, it's not a he, it's a they. There are multiple officers involved in this grotesque abuse of force. And what, to be honest, is child abuse. This is abuse of a child. These people should be in prison, not jail, not paid vacation sitting on their recliner. They should be in prison for abusing a child. That's what they did. They were caught on video abusing a child. Okay? I don't know, bruh.
That he thought was the best action to take. It resulted in her no injury to her.
No injury. Again, this is the idea that it's all about physical injury. Right? So this 9-year-old is going to have to live the rest of her life. This 9-year-old in 60 years, she's going to be 69 years old, and she is still going to be carrying with her post-traumatic stress disorder from the events from just a couple days ago. So the idea, oh, she wasn't injured. Oh, whatever. What? Now, by the way, they're talking about physical injury. If you get pepper sprayed, that is an injury. Is it permanent? No. It's an injury nonetheless. But again, just disregarding trauma, just on its face, disregarding what trauma does, disregarding all the abuse that she's probably going to suffer for the rest of her life because of this, all the fear, she's never going to see a cop ever again for the rest of her life and feel safe. Now, I don't feel safe around cops because of interactions I had with police as a kid, right? And that's, and I know that cops are bad, and that, is one of the things that, really just drives my politics when it comes to policing. But, again, cops are supposed to make you feel safe. That's their ostensible role in society. This girl is going to be afraid of police for the rest of her life. She is 9 years old, right? This is child abuse and trauma instilled at a young age. There is no way she's going to get over this. No way.
To go and push further and use more force, there's a good chance she could have been hurt worse. It's very, very difficult to get somebody into the back of a police car.
It is a fucking 9-year-old. They had, again, it's on video. It's on video. This guy is trying to pretend like we're stupid. Like, I know it's on video, bro, but it's really... They had 6 fucking cop cars. 6 cop cars, at least 15 cops. You're telling me 15 fucking cops can't apprehend a 9-year-old? What? 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 A 9-year-old is just so unstable, can't be apprehended by 15 motherfucking cops. And again, she was already in the car when she got pepper sprayed. She was already apprehended and in the car. They pepper sprayed her because she was annoying to them. This guy should be in prison. All of them.
It's very, very difficult to get somebody into the back of a police car like that. And she's 9 years old. Imagine what happens when we have full-grown individual that we're dealing with.
You talk about the psychological impact on the officers, but what about the psychological impact on the 9-year-old girl who had to deal with this traumatic situation?
How about the traumatic situations that she's been dealing with? Did you listen to the words that her mother was saying to her? That's what's sad. That's what's
Again, those are not mutually exclusive, right? I grew up with an abusive mother, right? And also, I have interactions with police that were horrifying and scary. They're not mutually exclusive. It's not one or the other. It's not, well, my mommy was mean to me, so I guess the cops beating the shit out of me and pepper spraying me and nearly killing me is okay now, because my mom was mean to me. So my mom was mean to me, that undoes the actions of, what? Like, cuckoo, motherfucker, throw this guy in a fucking prison cell, right? Ship him off to an island somewhere, give him an axe, give him a fucking flannel fucking, like, whatever, and just tell him to build his own cabin, shut the fuck up. This is not a member of society. This guy's job, right? This guy gets paid probably tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to lie to people and to promote and enable abuse, right? This is this guy's job. He's not a member of society. What's society? The Locust Club, maybe, whatever the fuck that means. This guy's not a member of society. Ship him off to a fucking island somewhere. Have birds shit on him until he can't figure out how to build a cabin, and then he dies of some disease somewhere. That's all this motherfucker is useful for.
Disturbing. That's what officers go home and say, how does that girl have a chance in life? What's that officer supposed to do? What can they do?
I don't know. Not abuse a fucking little girl with 6 cop cars, motherfucker. 6 cop cars.
You know what? Understand how we respond to situations. Let me go from a man with a gun call, to a traffic accident, to a family disturbance, to another incident. After this, those officers probably had to go on to several other calls that night. This doesn't happen in a vacuum. Some of those officers probably didn't get a chance to even discuss it until when? Hours later?
Locust Club is the name of their police union, literally named after the wood that nightsticks were made out of. There you go. Is there a part 2? No. Seriously? If somehow you don't think all cops are bastards, I'm sorry. You're trash. If you watch this video and the body camera footage and come out saying, well, there might be some good cop. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, I'm tired of your bullshit. How many times have I been on my show and have I covered people being killed, shot and killed, asphyxiated, right, choked to death, right, abused, murdered, right, driven over, have their bones broken by police officers, and nothing ever happens. I'm sorry, if you think there's such a thing as a mythological good cop, you're a dumb fuck who needs to pay attention to the fucking world around you. Like, if you're just sitting in your bedroom smoking weed all day and going like, hell yeah, man, woo! Like, and you don't read the news and you're just like in your own little, like, you just fucking like watch like Netflix cartoons or whatever over and over and you just have no understanding of the reality of the world around you, maybe I'll hear your argument about how there's possibly one good cop out there. Maybe. And then I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. But outside of that, if you've been outside, if you've left your home at all in the last 10 years and you still think there's a good cop, you're a dumb motherfucker. Plain and simple. And I do not respect you. I will not respect you. I cannot respect you because you don't respect human life. You don't respect that 9-year-old girl who got pepper sprayed and abused, not by her mother, who probably has been abusing her for a while, but by the police who are ostensibly there to help her. The police are supposed to be there to help her from abuse, not compound on that abuse, you dumb shit for brains cocksucker motherfucker. Reminder, this is the same police department that put a hood over someone with mental health issues' head and then fucking asphyxiated them to death. Right? Someone had a mental health crisis. Police were called, and the police decided, fuck it. I want to get home early and watch the news, so I'm just going to kill this guy and then get out of here. I covered a story a couple days ago of cops going into an 18-year-old schizophrenic child's house after the mother called 911 and asked for, like, social services or mental health experts. Instead of doing that, they sent cops with guns. And the cop went in there high on drugs and said, I don't have time for this shit, and then shot and killed an 18-year-old after they were already in handcuffs. So they were already apprehended. They were fine. And then some dumb fuck cop high on drugs walked in there, I don't have time for this shit, and then shot and killed him while he was on the ground in handcuffs. Right? Like, how, like, this is all stories, literally, of, like, the last 6 months. You know? So it's like, seriously, like, you have to be in, like, a time machine or a cryo chamber, or been in a coma for 30 years. And, like, seriously, there has to be some bizarre fucking weirdo life scenario for you to think that there's some good cops out there. Seriously. You are a dumb motherfucker if you think there's good cops. There's no good cops. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. You are carrying water for a Nazi-adjacent terrorist occupatory force in this country that is designed, again, to cull the population of undesirables. That is what cops are here for. Now, ostensibly, what they tell you is that they're there to put bad guys in jail. Right? That's still culling the population of undesirables. Oh, we're going to get rid of the bad guys. The criminals, the bad guys. We're just going to get rid of them. Well, let's define a bad guy. Oh, some dude who was walking down the sidewalk with a joint. Walking home after a really rough day at work. And they just wanted to light up a joint before they got into their house. They're 5 minutes away from their house. They're on the sidewalk. Criminal. 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 What? What? Fucking dumb shit. I'm sorry. I hate cops. I hate cops. I hate cop enablers. I hate cop ass kissers. I hate anything and anyone that ever will carry water for police. Shut the fuck up. Go, like, bury yourself in a fucking mountain of cringe somewhere because you are useless. You are not a member of society. You are a leech. You are a bloodsucker. And you are a motherfucker. Plain and simple. Anyway, how's that? I mean, yeah, we can all, like, there's so many fucking stories of these people just getting killed for no reason. Have I seen Wayne's World? No. When I see cops driving in my direction, I often go in the opposite direction just to get away from them. Yeah, fuck them. Everyone should listen to the Behind the Police series that Robert Evans and Prop made. Feel free to link it in the Discord or something. Yeah, fuck cops. I'm sorry. Like if you get triggered, and if you're like a liberal and you're like, oh wow, this girlie is so smart at delivering news about Republicans being bad, and then you like see my cop segments and you go like, oh, that's radical. I'm sorry, shut the fuck up. I get comments like that of people saying, you're too smart to be such an extremist. Bitch, you are the extremist. You are the one who's advocating for a fucking occupation in this country of people that are, their job is to cull the fucking population of undesirables. And the people that they classify as undesirables are not doing anything wrong. You don't get points for doing your job. Like if you say, oh, well, a cop, I asked a cop for directions once and they were nice to me, so... When you go to the grocery store and ask someone where the fucking mayonnaise is, do you say, oh, yes, thank you, and do you go on Twitter and go like, oh, the grocery store worker was so nice to me? No, you don't. You say, oh, thank you, and then you move on? They're just doing their job, dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. What are you doing, Max? He's on the ground. But how are y'all doing? Outside of obviously the very incendiary topics, how are y'all doing? Oh. 98.2 chill reading on the chat. Hell yeah. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Correct. Indian farmer protest footage got me amped. Yeah, I saw that a little bit. I gotta look more into that. Again, I'm sorry with how bad I am on foreign policy stuff. I'm sorry. Like, I'm a very American-centric person, and that's not, you know, who I strive to be, but it's a process. You know what I mean? Bob Carmody gave me props on Majority Report yesterday. Thank you. What are the props? Like, I got props? Like this sleep mask? Right? I got a prop. How about this, PlayStation 1 memory card? Come on, Bob, give me some more props. How about this, ashtray? Is this a good prop? Look at that. See? Whoa! Crazy! Right? Isn't that nuts? I love props. Hello, Top Damage Wizard. Don't play us. You know what props are. What about this eyeglass cleaner? Whoa! What's the deal with that? Right? Isn't that nuts? It's absolutely incredible. Shilling hard? Really? Wow. Okay, here's the new rule. New rule. Because, to be honest, I don't have time to watch the Majority Report when it's live, so I usually catch archives. Here's the new rule. When Bob gives me props, y'all gonna have to screenshot it and send to me. That's the new rule. Whenever you write whenever someone in any chat room anywhere ever mentions my name, in any capacity, you screenshot it and send it to me. Hello, elephants are afraid of bees. Jersey misses you, Andrea. She told me so. I know. I miss Jersey as well. I can't wait to go back, baby. Yeehaw. Yeah, I saw that there was a study. The feds investigated 3 large cities and determined 90% of cops are corrupt. And, of course, the other 10% are the ones that just, you know... The greatest state. The great state of Phil Murphy. Loved it. It was a lot better than the great state of Chris Christie, let me tell you. Send it to me where? I don't know, on Discord or something. I should make a Discord channel for when other people talk about me, and you just post that in there. Yeah, I'm a narcissist, so what? But, yeah, what else do we got here?
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Or fan art submissions. Well, what? Then another for when people talk about you on the Talking About You Discord and so on and so on. I really just, in fact, I need to make a whole different Discord for this, I think. Well, I didn't want people spamming not safe content in the fucking main channel because I don't want to get banned. That's like I had to. Like, there was like a pressure valve that I had to release. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, man. My lord. Anyway, I got this funny story. Funny. Let's move on. So, on January 6th, there were a number of dumb motherfuckers that were trying to stop the counting of the election results. And this is one of them. And this one decided to ask if, right after, I guess, she decided to try to storm the Capitol to attempt to overthrow the democracy in this country, she decided to book a flight or a vacation to Mexico. Right? And asked the judge, hey judge, can I go to Mexico for a couple of weeks? And the judge is like, sure. Let's read. This is from the Daily Beast. One of the rioters who stormed the Capitol on January 6th is asking a federal court to let her leave the country so she can make the most of a Mexican vacation she booked prior to the insurrection. In a court filing on Monday, Jenny Cudd's, by the way, my God, what a name. Jenny Cudd's attorney said their client planned and prepaid for a weekend retreat with her employees. Oh, employees. Business owner, Jenny Cudd, of course. In Riviera Maya, Mexico, later this month and would like to attend. Cudd, the owner of a Midland, Texas flower shop, told the court that this trip is a work-related bonding retreat for employees and their spouses. What? Like, what? Like, what? An FBI affidavit alleged that Cudd was one of a number of rioters who broke into the Capitol and paraded around the rotunda. The government claims Cudd published a Facebook video after the riot in which he said, "We did break down Nancy Pelosi's office's door," and claimed to have no regrets about her actions. Fuck yes! I'm proud of my actions! I fucking charged the Capitol today with patriots today! Wait, I fucking charged the Capitol today with patriots today? As opposed to I stormed the Capitol today with patriots tomorrow? Like, what? Yeah, so the judge, from what I understand, the judge, allowed that to happen. I'm pretty sure I saw. Let me see if I can find the relevant article here, of that. I'm pretty sure I saw that. I could be wrong. Either way, she asked. The very least she asked, which is like ridiculous. Alright, I'm not sure if that's actually true. I might have been lied to. But either way, the audacity of the caucasity, right, of these people. Like, oh yeah, I'm just going to casually stroll on into the Capitol, try to overthrow an election of a country that's, I'm trying hard to defend American democracy, but it's pretty indefensible. I mean, look at 2000, But she hasn't been given permission? Okay, so apparently she hasn't been given permission. All right. I guess I saw a tweet somewhere, and I was lied to. Beast is reporting that the court said yes to her. Wait a second. Wouldn't the wall stop her? How is she gonna get to Mexico with the wall there? I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find this. Well, apparently, according to reports, apparently, I mean, I don't know. I can't find that, though. Like, I'm looking up Daily Beast, like you said it's on Daily Beast. I can't find it. So, I don't know. Maybe it was revoked? I'm not sure. But either way, again, these people are not sending their best. Whether or not the judge grants it is I mean, I think it's an important part. Check Emily Gorkensky on Twitter. I got you. Okay, 12 minutes ago. No, the Capitol riot lady did not get permission to travel to Mexico. Inexperienced court reporters have mistaken a proposed order filed as a courtesy by the defense without a judge's signature as a court order. She may yet still get permission, but Mexico may not let her in. And she may not even be allowed to fly if she's flying. The proposed order is here. This is not a court order. This is attached to a defense motion. I see. Okay. Actually, I don't know about Jamie's experience in court reporting, blah, blah, blah. All right. So I guess she wasn't granted technically yet, but it could happen. And we'll see. I'll follow Emily. I don't know Emily, but I'll follow Emily. Boom. Followed. But yeah, I mean, again, these people, like, again, I just want to, like, explain to you how fucking ridiculous these people are. Like, these are business owners, motherfucker. These are business owners. And on that subject, I've got an article from The Atlantic that outlines the Capitol rioters aren't like other extremists. We analyzed 193 people arrested in connection with the January 6th riot and found a new kind of American radicalism. On January 6th, a mob of about 800 stormed the U.S. Capitol in support of the former President Donald Trump, and many people made quick assumptions regarding who the insurrectionists were, because a number of the rioters prominently displayed symbols of right-wing militias. For instance, some experts called for a crackdown on such groups. Violence organized and carried out by a far-right militant organizations is disturbing, but it at least falls into a category familiar to law enforcement and the general public. However, a closer look at the people suspected of taking part in the Capitol riot suggests a different and potentially far more dangerous problem, a new kind of violent mass movement in which, quote, normal Trump supporters, middle class, and in many cases, middle-aged people without obvious ties to the far right, joined with extremists in an attempt to overturn a presidential election. To understand the events of January 6th and devise solutions to prevent their reoccurrence, Americans need a fine-grained comprehension of who attacked the Capitol. Understanding the ideology and beliefs of those who commit political violence is important, but so is knowing what kind of people they are and what their lives are like. So again, we've got some data here. Right-wing extremist arrests from 2015 to 2020. Unaffiliated citizens accounted for 52%. When it comes to the Capitol insurrection attempt, 89% of them were unaffiliated citizens. And again, a lot of these people are business owners. So I want to get into this. By these standards, 20 of the Capitol arrests we studied, 1/10 can be classified as supporters of gangs, militias, or militia-like groups, such as the Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, and Three Percenters. The role that such groups played in the riot has attracted considerable news coverage, but 89% of the arrestees have no apparent affiliation with any known militant organization. Connections were far more common among the suspected right-wing extremists' arrests after incidents of deadly violence from 2015 to 2020. Of these, 26% were members of white nationalist gangs, including skinhead groups and the Aryan Brotherhood, and 22% were part of militias and other organized groups. Third, the demographic profile of the suspected Capitol rioters is different from that of past right-wing extremists. The average age of the arrestees we studied is 40. 2/3 are 35 and older. And 40% are business owners or hold white-collar jobs. Unlike the stereotypical extremist, many of the alleged participants in the Capitol riot have a lot to lose. They work as CEOs, shop owners, doctors, lawyers, IT specialists, and accountants. Strikingly, court documents indicate that only 9% are unemployed. Of the earlier far-right extremist suspects we studied, 61% were under 35, 25% were unemployed, and almost none worked in white-collar occupations. These are motherfucking business owners, dude. Right, and you can look at some more data here about the ages. But again, you can read this article yourself later. But I wanted to tie that in because, again, 40% of these people are business owners or are high up in businesses. These are white-collar, like, fucking, like, you know, gangsters, basically. Again, I covered that story about this fucking cud lady who's like, I want to go to Mexico with my employees. Right? Hello, Max. Like, again, these people are, like, these are the people that think, oh, I'm the business. Remember, there was the quote of someone, the cops aren't supposed to come do this to us. We're not black. Remember, someone said that at the Capitol insurrection. Like, these people think that the entirety of American society is based on them and only them, and that everyone else is irrelevant. They literally, and I shit you not, they literally thought that, you know, the cops would let them in, and they did. The cops let them in, right? And they literally thought, oh, of course the cops aren't going to go after us, right? We're not black people. And guess what? Some of them didn't, but some of them did. And this was the problem, right? And again, there were so many Whoa, Maxie, do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. There are so many of these people that were off-duty police officers that stormed the Capitol, right? And so you have to understand that these people are crazy. And it's not just like, you know, trailer park, you know, white trash or whatever that the liberal media wants you to think, right? These are college-educated people that went to, like, fucking libertarian, fucking economic, like, oh, I'm an economist, right? These are the people that believe that there's no such thing as a free lunch and all that stupid bullshit, right? Seriously, it's ridiculous, it's ludicrous, and we need to really understand that the business owner class is a class that is not for us, they're not going to help us, and they're only going to hurt us. Plain and simple. So, there you go. What is going on with this dog? Two of the cops committed suicide. I don't know the story about the cops committing suicide. All I know is, like, people committing suicide, in my opinion, is always suspect. If you read a national news story of someone committing suicide, I'd be very suspect of whether, like, I'm just suspect of that shit. So that's just me. But, I don't know. I haven't read the articles. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had queued up for today that I wanted to talk about. So I guess we're gonna chill for like another 10 minutes and then I'll get out of here. So how y'all doing? What's up? What's up, man? That's me right now. Come on, let's talk about something interesting. I know. Just a real quick word from our sponsors.
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine.
Pretty loud, isn't it? Holy
Tim
shit.
Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
What are you gonna do? Staying hydrated and alive. Good idea. Hell yeah, buddy. Preaching to the choir, the elites are the enemy. The mass murdering corporatists have been killing us by the thousands for decades. Nuremberg them and put them to the sword for genocide. I agree. Video plus? You want to see the video? Alright, I'll show you the video. I'll show you the video. You think you want to see the video, but you don't. You do not want to see the video.
Hillary examined the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
No good, no good, no good, no good. Really, really bad for you.
No good, really bad for you.
Really fucking bad. I post your link on YouTube news articles to get more viewers. Everyone should. Hell yeah, thank you. King of Badgers, what's up? Today on the Majority Report, how devotion to our jobs keeps us exploited, exhausted, and alone. Hell yeah, buddy. Remember when Greta Thunberg said to put oil executives against the wall but didn't realize it was an idiom? She could have gone full Joan of Arc. Oof. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Non-black folks should just not sometimes. Yeah, I feel you, I feel you. That clip's better heard than seen. I agree. Tim Kaine is nobody. Why do we hear the damn song? Because it's funny as hell, dude. If you didn't live through the 2016 election, then you won't get it, but it is funny as fuck. Now, again, of course, tomorrow in the Majority Report will be why Andrea is the best live streamer of all time and why we are going to shut down our show and give all of our viewers to her. That's going to be tomorrow's episode of the Majority Report, of course. Back me up, Bob. Love the show. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. Is that corn? No, it's flowers. Corn, flowers emoji. I'm just going to say it's corn. Corn emoji, corn emoji, corn emoji. The Majority Report with @Cyber5. Hell yeah, buddy. I know you mean the other Bob, but I'm backing you up. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, thank you. Love that backup. It looks weird to me. Well, that's a shame. Reminder, this is my hottest, newest sound drop.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's evergreen. That shit is amazing. Fuck me. Holy crap. Hello, Roosevelt. How's it going? But, I don't miss HRC cameos on everything. Her on Broad City was so cringe. I don't know what Broad City even is. Let's all tweet at Letterhack to include Andrea in the cartoon pantheon. She, or rather, they did. I think Letterhack's a he, but I'm not sure. They did, actually. I covered that yesterday. They put me in their little image. I'll bring it up, though. They should put me in the comics, though, more importantly. They should definitely put me in the comics. But they drew me in this, their latest little thingy. Here we go. Bada boom. Look at that. See, I'm right there. Boom. Now, I don't know anything about Star Trek, so it's not really my thing, but still, I've been drawn. It's happened. It's occurred. Is there still a war on cheese that I'm unaware of? Brie is not the best cheese, let me just tell you. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. Because my dad had 2 kids by the time he was 27.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, you know what the problem is, though? It's definitely not me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Star Trek or whatever. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what that means, so. Gay space, luxury, communism. I've heard Star Trek is good. Did I watch Borat too? I watched it on the day it came out. I've heard Star Trek is good. People have recommended it to me, but I just haven't, you know? I just haven't yet, so. Oh, just posted in Freedom of Speech 0. Should I make that Sarah Palin cameo a clip? I'm not sure. By the way, we got a dog in their natural habitat. Oh, I love when he does that. I love when he does that. He just, good doggy. Crowder was unironically explaining to Joe Rogan that he had... When? Send me a clip. I can tell you that giving you Wesley's uniform is sweet and endearing, but also shows your tenacity. What do you mean by tenacity? I guess I should ask Letterhack what they mean by tenacity. Zero PE is typing. Give me that link. They don't eat meat on the Enterprise. Humans have moved past enslaving animals for their flesh. Let's go! Let's go! That's my shit right there. But I just think he's on Suicide Watch. The Cope. God bless. You only need to watch Star Trek The Next Generation. Interesting. I wish we could put Max in Nancy's place. Nancy who? Zero PE is no longer typing, apparently. They were going to try to post that link, and then it's over. They just stopped typing. I guess we're never going to get that link. That's a shame. I was looking forward to the link. I was looking forward to it. Zero said that they were going to post the fucking link. All their food is replicated, so it's just mush. God bless. At Andrea, you should have a talk with Trekkie69? Sure. I don't know who that is, but sure. You just shielded for me in the Majority Report chat? Hell yeah! Andrea is more Ro Loren, or that androgynous person that was so hot they convinced alpha male Riker that there was not gender, and he wanted to smash so bad? Hell yes. Government manufactured pellets. Not to be confused, of course, with pellets, of course. Meat is one of the reasons why there's so many humans, to be honest. Like, would humans have evolved? Oh, you record. Oh, Zero. Just upload it to YouTube and unlist it. Just upload the YouTube unlisted and then send the link to you on YouTube. I'll look at it later. But yeah. All right, y'all. Lightning round. Give me a lightning round. Give me some questions. Lightning round me. Go, go, go. What is the Majority Report? I think it's like a movie with Tom Cruise or something. Trek is good. I support gay space communism. That's why there's hay bales? Question mark. Sure. Garlic fluids. Oh, I can't. I had some garlic last night. Good as hell. Favorite color? Pink. What did I have for dinner last night? Popcorn. Here's what I had yesterday for eating. I had gnocchi with tomato sauce and garlic. Lots of garlic. And then later on at the evening, I had popcorn and hot sauce. What is my favorite sci-fi movie? Click. Can I ask something personal? Sure. What music do you like listening to this week? I don't listen to music that much, to be honest. What breed is Max? A dog? I don't know. What is the airspeed velocity of unladen swallow? 1924. Fill the gap. Meat is not for satisfying your hunger. It's for satisfying your ... Addiction? Best plan to take the Koch brothers down. Well, first of all, Koch brother, thank you very much. And I think we just wait 10 more years and we're good to go. Favorite food? Pasta? Click or Blade Runner? Definitely Click. Actually, it would be better to ask that question on a Sunday Runday show. Sure. I made tacos for Taco Tuesday and put raw minced garlic in them. Fuck yes, buddy. Hell yeah. Click. Well, fair enough. That was the quickest funny answer I could come up with, so there you go. How do I feel about going cold turkey? I'm good. I'm fine for now. My body's need for vitamins. Okay. Fucking Click with Adam Sandler. Hell yeah, you know it. Garlic popcorn seems better than hot sauce. Both. Why not both? Have I ever read Dark Money? No. I'm going to DM you some Star Trek to watch. There is a woman on the show that, in short, used to be a man in another life. Obviously, she's a stand-in for trans folks. This was in the 90s. Cool, cool. Sonic or Tails? I refuse to answer that question. Why don't I have a cat? I don't like cats. Exposed. Andrea eats turkey. Oh, no. What? Elderly people interviewed in Cuba said their longevity was due to cigar, rum, and sex. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, 5 cats? I mean, I like cats. But it's like, I prefer dogs, right? And it's like, you know, my room's not that big. What am I supposed to have, like 15 cats in my room as well as a dog? I'd rather just have one dog. But I do like cats. I just don't, like, they're not for me. I prefer dogs. I've never had a dog before Max. I've lived with dogs, but I've never had a dog before Max, so Max is my first dog. Yay, Maxie, yay! Look at this guy. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. Did I agree to take care of Max unconditionally? Yes. Uncancelled. Thank you, thank you. My cats like to get on my mixer and press buttons when I'm trying to record. See, that's one of the reasons why, like dogs, they just kind of lay there and they're just kind of epic. Cats are going to be all up in your bullshit. You know what I mean? Maximum dog? Hell yes. My cat died in October. That's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why I read that in a cartoon voice. I was just like, I just saw my cat, so I was like, I'll just read this in a cartoon voice, and I was like, you know, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that really sucks. Dogs help. Can give you a S. What? Yes, cat lady. Lol. Cats don't respect boundaries. Fuck them. I feel so bad for y'all because y'all can't see how cute my cat is. Post a pic in my Discord. In my Discord server, I've got a dog channel for posting pictures of dogs and a cat channel for posting pictures of cats. Alright, y'all. I'm going to see y'all again tomorrow. I might stream tonight. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to be streaming more in the evenings, but I've just, you know, been doing so fucking much. Like, I've been cleaning. I've been kind of going a little bit through, like, a life metamorphosis over the last, like, couple weeks. So, you know, bear with me. What happened with Chris Pratt? I don't know. Be safe, Andrea. I'm going to try my best. So I might stream tonight. I might play some video games. I'm not sure. As always, reminder, my video game streams are basically just an open invitation to converse about anything. So we'll see. And if I don't stream, I'm sorry. If I do stream, I'm still sorry because, you know, whatever. JL, $10. Thank you, pear. I love pears. Actually, I don't like pears. But yeah, so again, thank you all for showing up, and I appreciate it and all that, and I know, right? I'm so happy, right? But thank you. Y'all have a good one. Reminder, day 4, no coffee. Day 4. I think it's day 4. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, day 4. There you go. All right, y'all. Are you ready? Are you ready?
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
And by the way, I don't think that's some grand conspiracy. I think this is sort of what power is. I mean this at a sort of high level.
I've got to go. Let me respond. There's a lot to respond to here. Let's get something straight. You shouldn't be disappointed. What I've done so far is more than anybody else has done this far. Okay? Number 1. Number 2, I mean what I say when I say it. I mean what I say when I say it. I'm the only person who's ever run on 3 platforms that I was told could not possibly win the election, and I never ceased from it. One was...
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the... You know the thing. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Play the radio. Play the radio. Make the record player on it. Now play the radio. The record player on. Play the radio. Make sure the television. Make sure you have the record player on at night.
Get your words straight, Jack.
And he's like this, and we were, I need water. Help me. I need water. Help.
Not good. Believe me, not good. But you have to go home now. But you have to go home now. But you have to go home now.
The reason the market is doing what it's doing is people are sitting at home getting the checks from the government, okay? And this fair share is a bullshit concept. It's just a way of attacking wealthy people.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the vote.
Antifa exists.
The good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back.